Hello, I am Loan. I am 30 year student DSSI. Yes, and I have a question for you about how come we can transcend the hermit life. Yes, the feeling of lonely and sadness, and the feeling of being disliked by somebody around. Yes.
So it means that you have been on a spiritual path for quite a while. This is not the first life.
Yes.
And sometimes there is a misconception about sensitivity, because the more we open new doors in terms of consciousness, the more we are sensitive. We feel so many things beyond the form, and it can trigger our own memories. So when we don't know the law of resonance, this amazing law that is not always easy to apply, that means who we are, what we are, we attract it. The plus and the minus. So when we are disturbed, it always means that we have a percentage that still resonate. So when in a lot of spiritual path cultures, when we face negativity, evil, there is a tendency to fight it, to combat it, to reject it, because we are so sensitive. We want to stop it. But this is repression. So throughout time, when we are not aware of the law of resonance, that it's important to face our disturbances when we are disturbed, to face them instead of escaping, because very often in past lives, and I'm sure this is your case, you may have been a monk, whatever religion or spiritual movement, and for every religion, every spiritual path, there is always the plus and the minus. We can all be inspired by every religion and then transcend the minus when there is a lack of knowledge. So you might have developed this fervor, this wish to be very spiritual, to elevate yourself in terms of consciousness. But sometimes this quest for elevation, there is a part that is flying away. And so throughout time, it triggers isolation. We feel alone, because when negativity approach us, it can be a person, it can be a situation, you feel the energy that is negative, you feel, oh, it's negative. No, I don't want that. That's negative. So keeping a distance throughout time isolate people instead of, and even if we have this concept of developing compassion, when we distance ourselves, when we don't understand that evil is educational, negativity is always a teacher under different forms. So we face that. Of course, we don't call for that, but we face it. And throughout time, we have less and less resonances, memories that resonate with negativity. And this is why we no longer need to isolate ourselves. We can be with others. We have empathy. We fuse with them. We don't need to repress our emotions. And also what can trigger sadness and isolation. We don't want to feel our emotions because it triggers suffering. So we repress emotions. Whereas the more we apply the law of resonance, the more we cleanse, and then we can be in front of anybody. We can be anywhere. Of course, we feel when it's negative, but there is nothing, no equal frequencies that resonate with this memory. So we just evaluate, no judgmental energy, and so the other feels well with us, and we don't isolate ourselves. And since whatever exists in the universe exist in us in terms of state of consciousness, in isolating ourselves from others because they are negative, because we are very sensitive, we reject parts of us. So the more we embrace this understanding of applying the law of resonance each time we are disturbed, and throughout time, you really become the whole universe. And you no longer feel alone. Even when you're alone in your apartment or somewhere, you feel the whole world in you. And you no longer have emotion dependencies because you have everything inside. But when you are with people, you are happy because it's a manifestation of what you have inside. And even when there are distorted people, negativity, you don't have it. So you just know, you feel the potential behind negativity. You know that this person one day will transform this negativity, and it's a potential to become positive. So this is why one day we're so happy. This happiness that we no longer need external sensations. Of course, we can enjoy a good meal. We can enjoy being with friends. We are not extremists. You see, we can have pleasure, but there is no more need. Oh, I need that to be happy. And that's real joy. And our joy one day is to be at the right place at the right time. We no longer say, oh, I don't have comfort. Oh, it's too hot. It's too cold. Oh, I wish I would be there. No. I'm here. It's the right time. We no longer complain. We don't need to complain. We're happy because we fit in the cosmic program. We fit in synchronicity where we have to go. And that's real happiness.
Yes.
Welcome in the world of happiness.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.